Crypto's crashing, stocks are crashing, real estate is just too expensive. So what should you be investing in right now? Well, I think the answer is quite simple: Terra NFTs. Let's get into it. How's it going, guys? Ryan here and welcome back to another investing video. And today we're talking about something that is very popular at the moment, and that is the topic of NFTs, non-fungible tokens. I have already made a video explaining what NFTs are, so be sure to check that one out if you haven't done so already, or you are new to NFTs. That explains all the basics to you. But today I don't want to focus on NFTs in general. Instead, I want to focus on the ones on my favorite blockchain, Terra. So today what we're going to be doing is looking at some Terra NFT projects that I think have some awesome promise to it, as well as showing you one of my favorites, TerraNova 3D. First and foremost, welcome into nowhere. This is my favorite Terra NFT marketplace, but I'll just quickly go to Terra Station. As you can see, if you've seen my other Terra Station video, there is an NFT section with recommended marketplaces to buy those Terra NFTs. So we do have Nowhere, which is my favorite, but we also have other websites such as Random Earth, as we've got here, Talis, as we have here, Luart, another one, and finally Curio as well. So you can check out all of those, but my favorite and where I have been purchasing NFTs on the Terra blockchain is Nowhere. And you can see there are plenty of projects on here at the moment. As we scroll down, you can see that these projects are doing very well. They are going for decent amounts of money, as you can see when you're checking out these NFTs sitting here. There are cheap ones as well. You can see we have a project over here where we have Terrans, and you've got 690 Luna for this one here and 2 Luna for this one here. So they are very accessible, and because the Terra NFT space is relatively new and still young, you're not paying stupid prices in order to get amongst it all. But I want to show you first and foremost my favorite NFT project. And my favorite NFT project, as we can see, let's just quickly go to my profile, is right here. My favorite NFT project is the TerraNova 3D collection. So we're just loading this one up now. It sometimes takes a little while, unfortunately, on this website, but there we go. These are my 3 TerraNovas, and I think they are really awesome. Let's open some up here. As you can see, really cool artwork, and you've got basic properties as well. I'm really looking forward to a rarity tracker coming into place so that we can see how rare each of these are. This is a project that I'm showing off because it is still minting, and I've not got any other incentive than to show you that I have these NFTs. No one's paying me to show you guys this. I just think it's a really cool project, and I think supporting the Terra network and getting behind these small NFT projects early on is a fantastic way for us to support NFTs on Terra. So TerraNova 3D is by far one of my favorites, and there you have my 3 NFTs on this project at this point in time. I'm certainly looking at accumulating a few more in the near future, but let's have a look at a few other NFTs as a part of this. Now, TerraNova 3D is actually the second part of what was TerraNova 2D. So we have all this obviously 3D portraits, but as I scroll down, what you'll start to see is some which look a bit cooler than others. So for instance, we have this one here, and it has a really cool background and a few different features as opposed to the ones that I have. And this is a drop from the original 2D project. So if you're a holder of the 2D project, you would have received a TerraNova 3D that was identical to the 2D edition for free. So that is absolutely cool, and it's a project that, you know, it's keeping people involved and it's rewarding them for staying involved and holding on to their NFTs. And you can see there's some really cool ones as we start to scroll down. Some really cool backgrounds on those original ones. You can quite obviously tell the difference as well, not only from the style but also from the numbers. So the numbering system is a little bit different for those rare drops. And as we scroll down, start to get to the more expensive TerraNova 3Ds, you can see they start to, start looking a lot cooler. We've got a little Santa here that is pretty cool. It's currently going for a price of 65 Luna. So I believe at the time of this video's recording, we're talking about $60 or 60 UST, I should say, per Luna. But let's have a quick look at this one. That's a really cool NFT. There are no others like this one. But just for reference, let's have a quick look at the original TerraNova 2D. Here it is here. And you can see these were the original 2D versions of what we are seeing. But I'm just in the TerraNova 3D one. I got in late. I certainly like to buy a few of these ones as well because I think they are really cool. But the community is small. It's growing, but we need more people to obviously get involved and get excited and get behind the Terra NFTs in order to grow the community. So this is my favorite project at this point in time with regards to the overall Terra network. Whilst TerraNova 3D is my favorite project, as you can see, there are plenty sitting not only on Nowhere but the overall Terra network. So I want to share with you a few more of my favorites as well. The first one here is Galactic Punkz, and this is a original. This is one of the first projects that you'll see, and you'll notice there's not actually that many available. That's because typically people don't list their Galactic Punkz on Nowhere. They list it on a different NFT website. So it was one of those other ones I showed you at the start. I believe it is Random Earth that you see the full collection, but this is one of the original, one of the major projects when it comes to Terra NFTs. The next one, similar sort of situation, Space Toadz. This is small on Nowhere. On Random Earth there are a lot of these listed, so go check them out on there. But this is another really cool project that I think you guys will enjoy. And finally, this is Kongz, WagmiKongz. Now you might think, oh, a few of these projects look familiar. Well, a few of them are sort of almost taking homage from other blockchains. So the Ethereum blockchain, you'll notice there is a Kongz related one on there as well. This is Terra's version, and I encourage you to get in because not only is it likely cheaper to get in through using Luna on the Terra blockchain, there's also the reason to get in and support the community. Influence it, get involved, share it, make this one of the best marketplaces for NFTs, the Terra network, guys. It is probably one of the best coins, Luna in particular I'm talking about, and the best networks moving into the future, just the way it operates. Really fantastic stuff, and a few cool ones here at the end, as you can see, going for crazy amounts of money. Let's click on this one, for instance, the most expensive, and you can see the amount of properties this one has. Pretty insane actually, so really cool. Just if you want to get involved, please check out Nowhere, please check out all the other NFT websites, but of course don't forget my favorite, which is TerraNova 3D. That wraps up today's video, guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Terra and the NFT space on it down in the comments section below. Of course, as well, let me know if you are a TerraNova 2D or 3D holder as well. I'd love to get involved, buy some more. They're relatively cheap at the moment. We're talking literally increments of like 0.5 Luna. You can get them now for very cheap, so do not miss out. That's the equivalent of about 30-40 US dollars. So a really early project that you guys can get involved with at the moment. As well as that, they are still minting, so I'll leave a link for that down in the description of today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you do leave a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of this sort of content, hit subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. I'll leave it there for today, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.